The second technology I picked is called ClassBadges.com, and it's a really cool feature where you can input your student roster for your class. You can even have multiple classes if you're assigned more than one, and you can go in and create specific milestones or matrix of performance and award badges based on those matrices. So the real reason I picked this is, to be honest, I didn't know much about badges. I've heard through other studies and courses that they're being used, but I seriously thought it was just throwing a kid a badge, like a sticker that he put on his shirt to say good job. And after researching it, it's actually a really neat idea. And the reason I picked it is after thinking about it, I realized not every student is motivated by grades. So we need to really attract those students who maybe don't care about grades so much and find out what they're motivated by. And some may be by competition. So by utilizing, a matrices of badges and competition, it could maybe help the level of success within the transfer of knowledge. So classbadges.com, it's completely free, browser-based, open sourced. You do have to sign up, and after you sign up, you can load all of your classes and all of your students. So it's classbadges.com. I've already signed up, so let's go into mine and just browse it a little bit. So the first thing I did is I created a class, Algebra 2, and I've created a badge. The badge is based off the order of operations. So here's the badge that I created based off the order of operations. This page you can create new badges, show archive badges, delete badges, and this is where you can also go in and award badges to students as well. Over on the left, you can also manage your classes. So for example, here's my Algebra 2 class. If you click on the little down button, you'll see that I am a student there in Algebra 2. So if I wanted to award that to me, I will go, you can award the order of operations badge to Algebra 2. You can do it to me, and you can award it if it ever decides to load here. So now that badge is awarded to me. And there's some also cool reporting functions on the back end that you can look at too. So the first standard that really attracted me to classbadges.com is ISTE for Administrators 4A, and that's really to maximize the achievement through learning goals. And why we currently do that with grades, we need another way to approach students and that have more of the competitive mindset, and through badges, and I think that really relates to Administrator 4A ISTE standards. So let's go in and create our class. It's actually fairly simple. After you click on the Manage Classes here on the left, you can go and click the plus sign, and we'll click a class called Civil War History. And we'll click the Add Class button. And now it's there, but since there's no down arrow, there's no students. So to go there, all you do is click the little silhouette. We'll select the course we want to add the student to. We'll click John. We'll call him Doe. The username will be jdoe5874. His password, and then it'll notify him by email after he is awarded any badges. So jdoe4875@gmail.com. So we'll add the student. And if you verify that the student is in your class roster, you can go over to badges, and we don't have any badges to award him. It wouldn't make sense to give him an order of operations. So we'll go and we'll add a badge. And after you add the badge, you can select the badge title. So we'll go Civil War Dates, and we'll click down and choose the class for Civil War History. And you can actually go in and give them a congratulatory note or some feedback or whatever you deem necessary. So for this example, we'll say, you recited the dates of the Civil War, which is 1861 through 1865. And then over here you can actually change the art. You can pick from 4 mainstream Creative Commons image sites. You can use your own custom art, or you can select from some stock images. So I saw this, and that kind of looks like a Civil War tent. We'll go in, we'll save the badge. And see now that our Civil War dates are there, and we have no students awarded. So we'll go and we'll actually award John the badge for reciting. So it takes us back to our class tab. We'll click down. We'll award it to John Doe. We'll click the award badge. He is now awarded that badge, and he's going to be notified via email. So if you have a student-wide email or something of that nature, you can actually go over here to manage classes, go to Civil War, and you can actually run a report that's done in a PDF. You can choose your class, click download, and it'll show all of the badges down here on the left that have been awarded in that class. So my last standard for this badge technology is ISTE A4B. It's to really establish metrics to improve student learning. And, as we previously talked about, not every student is motivated towards grades. We need to find other ways to motivate students, and by establishing other sets of matrices rather than grades. I think this is an awesome resource. We see in the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and the military and video games of getting badges awarded. So I think this is one way to establish that matrix and really fuel that passion for learning. So that's my second technology.